Hi, welcome back to my channel. I have some kinda easy Dollar Tree DIYs today. So I have this Inspire sign and I'm just going to paint it with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I have 6 of the little wooden cubes and I'm just going to hot glue one to each corner. And I glued it so that the corners of the squares were facing the corners of the sign, and then I painted it with a black ink chalk paint. And I have these little cute transfers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just picking one to go in the middle of each side. And when you're rubbing these on, you just need to keep rubbing until it kind of goes, till the design fades, and then you know that it's stuck down to whatever you're sticking it to. And I'm going to use my Cricut for the rest of the DIYs, but I just wanted to show you that you can still make cute stuff with the Dollar Tree transfers. I think these little cacti transfers are so cute. That's me just checking to see if it will fit where I want to place it. But yeah, I think they're so cute. And I did use the coloured ones for a DIY before Christmas, but then I dropped my hard drive and lost all the footage of that DIY and some other ones. But it's okay because I could easily make them again. Maybe I might do that in the future. I don't know. You can add more transfers to this if you wanted to, but I wanted to keep it simple. And this is how it turned out, and I think it turned out so cute. It's just nice little simple plant stand and it didn't take long to make it all. I stained this wooden block from Dollar Tree with some Jacobean Minwax wood stain, and then I painted this little flower laser cut out from Dollar Tree with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I'm just going to use some of the super glue wood glue to stick the flower to the block. And this is such an easy, simple DIY. And then I sand this little bowl from Dollar Tree so that it looks like frosted glass. And I seen this on DIY Home and Crafts last week, I think it was, and I thought, oh, what a good idea. Because I was thinking, am I going to leave them clear glass or am I going to paint them? And this has turned out so cute. I just put a wee candle in here, but it's perfect for a tray or a tiered tray. I have some leftover blocks from one of these brain teaser puzzle games, and I'm just going to glue them together like how I've laid them out. And I do have a whole video on DIYs with this brain teaser game, and I will link it down below. And then I just painted it with some white Waverly chalk paint. And then I painted this palette and flower laser cut out with some black ink chalk paint. And that palette was left over from the previous DIY. And then I just glue it together with some of the super glue wood glue. You can choose whichever colours you like for these DIYs. I just thought that brain teaser game would look nice painted white. And then I just glued together the flower in the middle, and then I decided to make a stand for it with some tumbling tower blocks. And it wasn't staying up how I wanted it to, so I just re-glued them and then held it in place until it was in the right position. And I think it turned out cute. It's just a little cute DIY for a tiered tray. You can let me know what you think down in the comments below. So I have another puzzle game and I'm just going to show you how to put it back together. So I needed 2 for this because I wanted to stain the wooden blocks and have it all wood. So I took off the orange paint as much as I could with some graffiti remover because I had some, and I just let that sit and then wiped it off, and then I just glued this together. And you can slow down the video if you want to see it better. But you don't have to do this. You could, if you just wanted to paint it, you could just leave it whole and then just paint over it. But because I wanted to stain it, I had to take it apart and put the wooden pieces together, and then I stained it with some Jacobean wood stain by Minwax, and then I just sanded one of these bowls down with a sanding block to make it look like frosted glass, and then I just placed it on top of this little brain teaser game and put a wee candle in it, and again it's for a tray or a tier tray. I have two of this other brain teaser game, and then I'm going to glue it together with wood glue. So you can just pull this piece out and then put some glue in the middle and then put this piece back in, but then the other pieces are a wee bit wobbly, so I'm going to show you how to put it and take it apart and put it back together. And I glued all the pieces in between so that it would be solid. And you can slow this video down to see exactly how to put it back together. But if you lay the blocks out how I shown you and then follow the video, then it should work out fine. And I just glued in between each piece. But if you didn't want to go through all this, then I would do it the other way, and then you can just paint it whatever colour you like. I just keep cleaning up the glue as I go. So I've had all these things in my stash for a while and I needed to use them up, so I thought I would make some wee DIYs with them. I gotta get through all the stuff that I've had sitting for a while so that I can go get some new stuff. And then I painted one with white Waverly chalk paint and the other with some ink Waverly chalk paint. And you can choose whichever colours you like. And then I sanded another one of these wee bowls to make it look like frosted glass. And then I just put a succulent on one, and then I put the wee bowl with the candle on the other one. And I think they turned out really cute. Just little things you can decorate your trays or tier trays with. So I have two of these Dream for Fear signs, and I have some pony beads, and I set them out in little bowls, same bowls. I put 30 in each bowl, and then I have 3 skewers. Did I say that already? I don't know. And then I have 6 other pony beads, and I'm just gluing one to each corner of these 2 signs. Next, I take one pony bead and then I put a wee bit hot glue in the middle, and then I stick the skewer in it, and then I hold the skewer, and then I start putting all the beads except for one, which I put to the side there, on top, on the skewer on top of where my fingers are. And then I just hot glue a wee bit at a time and push the pony beads down. And if you get any hot glue seeping out, then you can just pick it off once it dries. So once I glued all those beads, I cut the skewer down and then I put some hot glue on it, and I made sure the skewer wasn't going to be any longer than the last pony bead. And then I glued all 3 of these, and one in each corner. And I just used some hot glue, but you can use something stronger if you want to. That one didn't want to stick. And then once the glue has set, I just hot glue the ends, and then I stick it to the other triangle sign. And you could take the other label off if you want, but I didn't bother because it's going to be underneath, you're not going to see it. And then I spray painted it with this Rust-Oleum white spray paint, and I didn't really like how it looked, so I went over it with some white Waverly chalk paint, and I found these lotus pictures on Cricut Design Space, so I printed off one for the top and one for the bottom. And then I found this lotus border, so I printed off 6 of them and I trimmed it down, and then I just stuck one to each side. And I won't show you me doing them all, I'll do the rest off camera. And this is how it turned out. I think it turned out really nice. I didn't have anything to put in it, so I just put one of these candle holders I made previously. And let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!